Hi, I'm Mike Kleanowicz, Associate Broker with Cummings & Company Realtors, and in this video I want to talk to you about the steps it takes to get pre-approved for a mortgage. There are several different options out there, so unless you're paying cash, most people are going to do one of the three different types of financing that are the most common, which is either conventional financing, FHA financing, or VA financing. And that's going to depend on your own specific situation, what your credit scores are, how much money you have to put down, etc. But the first step in determining what you can get pre-approved for, I would recommend, if you're already working with a real estate agent, talk to your real estate agent about finding a good loan officer that they recommend, who they've done business with, that they know is actually going to be, able to close your loan on time and be able to deliver the promises that they say. Once you talk to the lender, make sure it's somebody you feel good about, somebody you feel like you can trust. The lender is going to need you to allow them to pull your credit. They're going to need to verify your income through pay stubs and usually tax returns. And then they're also going to need to verify your assets as well, like bank account statements, maybe retirement statements, that kind of thing, or any type of other investments you have. So once they do that, what they're going to be able to do is help you determine how much you can actually get approved for in terms of a loan amount. Now, most people who make good money and have good credit can actually get approved for a lot more than what they're willing to spend. So it's important to keep in mind where you want your mortgage payment to be. And a lot of people also make the mistake that they think that their mortgage payment is just principal and interest payment when they go to the online calculators. But you also need to factor in the property taxes, which are on most of the MLS listings, as well as what homeowners insurance would cost. If you need a homeowners insurance quote, I have a great insurance guy that I can recommend as well. But once you figure that out, the lender can help you figure out what the loan amount's going to be, and then they're going to help you figure out what your total mortgage payment's going to be for that loan amount. And then they're also going to be able to help you determine how much money you're actually going to need for closing. Now, depending on the type of financing that you do decide to go with is going to depend on how much of a seller contribution you may also be able to negotiate. If you have a good agent on your transaction, it might be able to help the seller get you a credit to offset some of your closing costs. Because closing costs are comprised of lender's fees, title fees, transfer taxes, as well as setting up your escrow accounts. Because those escrow accounts are going to be what pays the property taxes when they're due, as well as the homeowner's insurance when it's due. That way when you pay your payment, everything's included in that. So if you have any other financing questions, or you would like to start the process, or get in touch with a really good loan officer who I work with and who I can recommend to you, feel free to reach out to me. You can either call me on my direct cell phone number, or just visit my website. And you can fill out a quick form and we can do a free one-on-one consultation. We can either do it on the phone, or if you want to meet with me, we could always meet in the office. But the first step in home ownership and the home buying process starts with getting pre-approved. Don't make the mistake that I see so many other buyers make, which is go online, find a house, make an inquiry, and then just go see the property, fall in love with something, and then not know if you can afford it or not. You want to know what you can afford before you start putting your feet into the water. Once I actually know what you can afford, I can help you determine the price range that you should be looking in. You can let me know the areas that you're interested in, and then I can actually set you up with an automated search that'll be directly linked to my MLS database that you can then research properties and you can find the ones you like, and then we can go about it that way. That is the best way to go and purchase a house, and that is the best way to start the home buying process. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you know anybody else who's interested in getting pre-approved or has questions, feel free to share this video with them too. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks again.